Hello, Rachel Abba Mentor here. Again, another thought from the trail. Today, I was reminded of something that I was told years and years ago when I believed that in order to have anything worthwhile, that I got to do it hard. I got to really grind through it, and pain and suffering was a result of being productive, and that was my marker. That was the way that I thought I was really making strides. So the thought in that is, you like to suffer. You like to suffer. This is what I was told years ago, and at the time, oh my goodness, I was incensed. I'm like, how dare you imply that I would do this to myself, right? Deeply wounded. And years later, in layers, I got it. And I want to explore in what ways might you believe that suffering is just part of paying your dues. Suffering is, just something that you don't get to opt out of. In fact, it's out of your hands. It's not your choice. It's just life, right? Pain and suffering is just life. How many of you believe that? I know I certainly did for many, many years. And so before we jump in, just want to again lead with gratitude. Thank you to everyone who is supporting and following me on @Rachel.Abba, Rachel Abba Mentor, RachelAbba.com, across Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. For those who have yet to jump in, join me on the inside. Join all of us. It's a community of connected conversations, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Okay? So, you like to suffer. What would your response be should someone ask you, not even ask you, make that statement about you? You like to suffer. Do you? Do you like to suffer? So, I know, depending on the labels that, I'm wearing that day, back in the day, wearing the label of woman, black woman, immigrant, or as I playfully refer to myself now, expat. There were certain things where I just expected and I believed that I was supposed to experience. Pain and suffering was part of that. So in life, here's the philosophy. In life, being in a human body, being in this carnal, physical form, pain is inevitable. Suffering, on the other hand, is optional. Okay, so suffering is something that you get to choose how you perceive a situation and how you choose to translate that, interpret that, and take that on. So not every situation that is painful necessarily requires that you suffer through it. That is a decision that you make between you and your body mind to decide whether or not I'm going to be kicking and screaming through this process, digging my heels in, creating a victim story around it, and choosing powerfully to be downtrodden in my heart about it. So something can be happening to you, and I had experiences that were deeply unpleasant, yet I refused and basically renounced. I stepped away, and I did not permit myself to take it on as my own. So I looked at it transpersonally, as in, this thing is happening, it's unfolding. There was, absolutely nothing I could do about it because it was outside of my sphere of control. Yet, what I can do is choose how to navigate through it from this moment forward. This is how I see it now. Back in the day, initially, I thought, no, this is just life. Them's the breaks, as they say. And this created a tremendous amount of suffering, right? Pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice. So I was choosing to do things hard. I was choosing to grind, even when I had an option. Like I'd be given two options to do it with ease or to do it hard. It's like, if I'm not, it's almost like working out, right? For those of you who work out, you go to gyms or whatever, it's like, if it doesn't burn, then I haven't, I haven't done enough reps. I haven't exercised hard enough. I'm not sweating. I'm not, in pain. And this is like a horrible experience for my body where it's crying out, then it's not a good workout. So that equating suffering with good, suffering with beneficial, I'm here to say it's optional. And I am living proof and evidence that even with working out, because I'm not a gym bunny, even with working out, I can break into a sweat thinking about reps and putting my body through slow motions. That's that's actually a whole other video when it comes to exercising and my body and the communication I have with my body and using my intuitive wisdom to be able to get results that other people suffer to get. And it just looks like, oh, it's genetics. No, it's not. It's not. There are ways to override certain operating systems mentally, tap into spiritual things, and actually manifest it in your body and have an agreement with your body to be able to shape it and be in a particular way, to be in a particular condition, and to have muscles respond without the suffering, that the world usually relates to getting a particular physique. So all of that is just, I love it. I love it. It's my wheelhouse. So again, what is it that you might be believing that is causing you suffering and pain in your life that you might be ready to shift? Not even ready. I use that term a lot because it's what a lot of people resonate with, but I call it an openness and a willingness. Okay, so my invitation to you is actually I do offer free clarity calls, complimentary, no cost to you, where you click on the link. I'll include that in the post, and you can book time with me to dig deeper for you to be and do better. So whatever it is on your heart, whatever question you might have, if you want to hear more about, how you don't suffer through but still get, the benefits in terms of your physique, by all means. I'll be happy to talk about that as well. But whatever it is that's pressing for you, whatever you feel might be a block to your highest benefit, definitely hop on. Okay? So again, until next time, I see you and I honor you. Bye for now.